All right, we're back in the shack. Welcome. Today, we're testing something that promises to fix one of the most annoying things in golf, your wrist. Cupping or extension occurs when the back of your lead hand, left hand for a right-handed golfer, arches towards your forearm, creating a concave shape. The key effects of cupping are club face control. Cupping typically opens the club face relative to the swing path, which is a primary cause of slices. On your ball flight, it can lead to weak, high shots with a loss of power and inconsistent contact. And on your swing path, at the top of the backswing, a cupped wrist often encourages an outside-in path, causing you to slice the ball. This wrist trainer is from Final Putt. It claims to improve wrist position, club face control, and consistency, which means one of two things. It's either brilliant or it's about to get absolutely exposed on camera. Let's find out. So what is this thing? This is a wrist-based training aid designed to keep your lead wrist in a more stable and neutral position throughout the impact. Translation, it's supposed to stop you from doing this and help you to do this. No batteries, no app, no AI yelling at you, just straps around your wrist, giving you instant feedback if you break that position. So let's put this thing on and see what it feels like. When I got this, it came in nondescript packaging with no instructions or anything telling you how to use it. But what I've gained from the videos I've seen on their website, it basically goes like this and straps on your wrist. And I'll be honest, when this thing's on, it already feels like something that could possibly help. It has a very stiff, probably metal piece that runs right down the center to keep you from being able to get your wrist in a cupped position. So here's how the testing's going to be. Same club, 9-iron, same ball, TP5, same target, 135 yards, same swing, which is really dangerous for me, but we're hitting 10 shots, each with a 9-iron, and we're tracking shot dispersion, our left to right bias, slice versus hook, pull versus fade, and launch consistency. And how it feels, because golf is half physics and half feelings. So we're going to do 10 shots without the trainer, just to get a baseline. Just me and my natural talent, which is questionable at best. I'm hitting this on a 30-yard wide fairway, so my misses have been probably 10 to 15 yards left and right. I've not even scared it yet. That one might be good. Sometimes when you hit a great shot, you can feel it all over, but then reproducing that's where repetition comes in. And apparently I don't repeat enough of that. That was pretty weak. Okay, let's take a look at some numbers. All right, out of my 10 shots, I've got probably a good 25-yard wide dispersion circle, especially with that anomaly shot that's over there. Kind of weird, but I did yank it. So it looks like my average distance was about 8.8 yards to the hole. This one right here killed me. And then I was offline an average of 10.9 yards with the majority of those shots coming over here to the right with a fade or a little closer to a slice. But as I said, this is a 30-yard wide fairway. I like to keep it pretty tight so I can, you know, help my game. But let's erase this, change our color, and let's get started with the Wrist Trainer Pro. Okay, I've had this thing on a couple times before, just checking it out. And I will say, if I had a third arm, it would be much easier to put it on. But thank goodness I have a leg. It's got this first Velcro right here that you get as tight as you can get. You can get your sleeve all the way after that. And then this other Velcro here just goes through these little loops. See what I mean? It's a little cumbersome to try to do. Okay, try again. Through the loop, get it tight. Through the loop, get it tight. I'd say you'd probably get better at this the more times you do it. So, okay, ready for my first swing with this thing. And it feels really weird. I can't cut my wrist if I wanted to. So let's start off with shot number 1. And it really shows you my grip is kind of biased towards the cup. It's awkward. Feels weird. Wonder what kind of power I'm going to see. Power looks okay off that first shot, but I'll tell you, it does feel strange. All right, let's see if I can not pull it. I need to keep my right elbow closer to my body on my downswing. Well, that's looking better. That one's down the pipe. A little short, but man, that one was straight. There's my baby fade, but distance is really, really good on that one. Still close enough I would be happy with it on the course, so can't complain. That one wasn't so much a wrist problem, but keep that elbow in problem. That one looks good. Oh, just outside the gimme circle. I would be ecstatic with that if I was playing on the course. That one was smashed, but somehow I managed to come over the top and lost all my distance. Two more. All right, let's take a look at the numbers and see what we see. Well, I can tell right away the shot grouping is a ton better. I mean, I'm guessing everything's inside of, what, 11 or 12 yards? Let's find out. Wow, I was within 5.5 yards distance-wise. That's much better. And then my average offline was only 8.5. The numbers don't lie. I don't like the way it feels, but it's something I could get used to. It's not painful. It's just awkward. So your wrist has to go this way and not that way. And that it does seem to help. All right, that felt different. It wasn't magical, it was just different. And I'll say it right now, my wrist feels quieter. The club face did feel a little bit more predictable through impact. I didn't really flip the club nearly as much. The grouping was tighter, but was it perfect? No. It's noticeably better than the baseline. And the biggest takeaways is there's a better distance control for me, and the misses seem to be smaller, and the bad shots were less bad. That alone it makes it worth me trying it again. But one important note, it's not a miracle cure. If you have a massive over-the-top slice, you see I could still slice the ball. If you have a pull, you can still pull the ball. This won't save you overnight, but if your misses come mainly from cupping your wrist, it's definitely going to help you. And the more you practice with it, the less you'll need it on the course. So here's the deal. The Wrist Trainer Pro does exactly what it says it does. It's simple, it's uncomfortable, but in a productive way. And it forces better wrist position without overcoaching you. Would it be for everybody? No, but if you're a mid-handicap golfer looking for tighter dispersion and more consistent contact, this is a great little practice buddy. What's my final score? I'll give it a 7 out of 10. If you want to check this thing out, I'll put its link in the description. Drop a comment if you want me to test it with my driver or put it up against another swing aid. And if this entertained you or even interested you a little, please like and subscribe. I'll keep sacrificing my dignity for golf science. See you next time. This is The Shack.